good, guys? How you doing? Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on Fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. This is a very, very late start. It's close to 3 o'clock by my calculations, and had a very, very busy day. Good busy, a lot of lessons, sold a lot of books, the whole 9 yards, wrote a lot, but thus the late start. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, a little bit different, the True Power community. Okay, let me talk about what has transpired the last 5 years, 6 years, I'm not even sure anymore. But I love the way it's going. So, let me honk and we will get to it. Anyway, Double Season Arbin, the True Power community. Anyway, let me talk a little bit about what's going on with the True Power community and business as usual. First of all, I started this, I think it's 5 going on 6 years. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. I started this initially to get the word of Calat out there. Okay? I truly believe with every fiber of my being that this, up to this point, is the definitive way to play a brass instrument. I really and truly feel there is nothing else comes close. I say up to this point because I don't doubt for any minute, that somebody is going to take this and take it to the next level. Why not? But it's going to be hard to do because I really and truly believe, as I've said so many times in there are no limits to this. You just take it as far as you want. Take it whatever way you want. That's the beauty of the whole thing. Now, when I started it, Jerry was still with us. He was easily the biggest fan of the channel. He loved it. He would give me a synopsis every single day. Good, bad, and I liked what you said about this, and you might want to add something about that, and you're overblowing. So in that regard, it was absolutely wonderful. Okay? And it's still going. I mean, the subscribers, we get new ones every single day. It's not an enormous channel because it's all about education and pedagogy. I do not entertain. I demonstrate a little bit, but I'm not playing cover tunes. I'm not, doing Maynard Ferguson's. I'm not going to do it. That's not what I do. I teach. And today's student doesn't always like to be taught. They like to be entertained. I mean, I've taught public school long enough to know that that is absolutely 100% where everything is going. Okay? Anyway, so the viewership and the subscribers is tremendous. For that regard, there's no question. We are absolutely the best, 100% the best educational channel on YouTube. I feel very comfortable with that. So in that regard, that is great. Okay. In the time, much to our chagrin, Jerry left us. Okay? And I have to say, as much as I feel very, very comfortable with what I'm doing here. At that point, without Jerry to call on and ask questions and get feedback and all that sort of stuff, it was a little daunting. It was a little daunting. There's no question. And to this day, I tell my wife, oh God, I wish Jerry were here. I just wish I could just ask him this question. And again, to this day, I find myself, less and less as they go, find myself reaching for the phone every now and then, thinking I want to ask him something, and of course, he's not there. Okay? But anyway, with that said, one of the things that came in with his passing is Jerry gave me the mouthpiece business. Didn't give it to me. I bought it from the estate. Certainly didn't give it to me. And please, I have no desire whatsoever to be in the mouthpiece business. But I assured Jerry before he left us that I would take it because I felt it was vitally important to keep the purity of these mouthpieces intact. Okay? Now, it is utmost importance that anybody that I teach and anybody that wants to try this true power technique, you must have some sort of a Calat mouthpiece or it doesn't work. And I'm not getting into the whys or wherefores of that. But that is one of the reasons that the mouthpiece was such a pivotal part of the whole thing that I felt I had to get it to keep it pure. If it went to Joe Schmo that we don't know, that could have paid the estate twice what I'm paying them. But if it got into, I don't know, diabolical hands, I'm not trying to put it that way. But if somebody comes up to this guy and says, look, I can manufacture it for a lot less if we just, manipulate the bore a little bit or the shank. The purity of it is right out the window. The delicate balance, it took Jerry, that genius, 60 years of his life to come to this. And I just can't let it be tampered with. So in that regard, I feel very, very comfortable, even though I am not a businessman. And I'm telling you what, guys, I just did my taxes. I'm not making a lot of money on the mouthpieces. I'm just not. I talked about that before. But anyway, I don't do it for that. I want to keep the purity of that intact. Okay? With that said, another thing that I wanted to do with the channel is obviously keep the Calat system going, calling it something different, True Power. Okay? But also create a True Power community. Now, I know that sounds a little doofy, but what is going on is exactly what I wanted. I have loads of guys, everything from seasoned professionals down to rank beginners of all ages, talents, popularity, whatever. All are watching this and enjoying it and getting something out of it. And that is going to, like a ripple effect, will keep Jerry's stuff going. Okay? Now, this last thing with the Jacobs, very, very heartening. I got so many. The bulk of my communication is on emails. And I completely understand it. Nobody wants to deal with trolls. I get it. Okay? But I am getting so much stuff from top players, sending me articles, sending me their doctoral works, and sending me old things of Vacchiano playing the Brandenburg. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful community. We don't get a lot in the comments, which is fine. But in a lot of ways, I try to do that. I wish they would do the comments so more people can read the comments and benefit from it. But when I feel that something is in an email that I feel is important, I do a video on it. Okay? I don't use names. I don't very, very rarely use names of people that are studying with me or anything like that, which is going from some serious professionals right down to 10-year-old kids. And guys, I couldn't be more thrilled. I couldn't be more thrilled with the way this is going. I am retired. I don't need the money. I'm not going to turn down money like anybody else, but I don't need the money. And this is just doing what I want to do. You know what is cool? You know what is cool is, and I've said this before, if Jerry were sitting right here, okay, nobody feels more adamant about what we're doing is right than Jerry and I. But you can't see, but my door to my studio is right here. If somebody walked through that door right now and blew Jerry and I for Tone Power Range Endurance off the stand, just killed us, wiped us out, we'd be the first ones to sit him down and ask him questions. What are you doing? Where's your tongue? What mouthpiece are you using? How much? We're the first ones. I find this subject fascinating. I dedicate my life to it. I find it fascinating. Even in my advanced age, I still do. That's why I love the comments. I love all these contributions and everything of a paper you did back when you were in college or something like that. It's awesome. It's awesome. Jerry and I, that was the relationship. Two trumpet junkies that could just talk about it all day long. And guys, you don't have to agree with me. People that know me well enough know that where I'm coming from. Many people mistake the passion that I have for this, and I'm so sure that it's right. Many people think that's arrogance, and it's not. Guys, it's not. I just love this, and I feel strongly about it. But again, you don't have to agree with me. Just be respectful. If you want to be a part of this, you don't call me and say, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, you stink. I'm just deleting it. I'm not even going to finish the email. You use a curse word, even if it's a good curse word. Man, I got the 1SB and I'm effing killing it. I'm deleting it. You're not going to stay on it. But if you have an alternate view, all you have to do is say, Ralph, I understand what you're saying, but I've been doing this my whole life and I'm getting this. Okay, guys, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So anyway, it's almost like being in a happy zone, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. To me, this is an unqualified success. I hope you feel the same way. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and add those starches, man. Add those starches and live your life with true power. Love you all.